Here's the thing, though, ladies. If I see a woman who's drunk and a guy is trying to take her home, I'm also going to stand up for that woman because I am a human being. All right, welcome back to the party, everybody. This is my co-host, Morty. I am your host, Lutch, a.k.a. the Indian Jesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. Let's party. Guys, it is another episode of It's Complicated. You know, these are just fun and a good time. I love it, so let's dive right in.
What up, guys? Before we get started, 43% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you
This is my channel, so just saying.
could take a quick second and hit that subscribe button down below, I greatly appreciate it.
Do you have more girlfriends or guy friends, and do you think that says something about you?
I have more guy friends, and I don't know. It might be toxic.
I have a good amount of guy friends, but I feel like it always ends up with either someone liking each other or...
It always gets complicated.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think men and women can be just friends?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes. But I think if you asked a guy that, they might say no.
Exactly, because you can be in that situation where you're getting all the non-sexual male attention, but that's not what being friends is. You're just leading him on.
I hate to say it, but I think I have more guy friends too. And I don't think it's toxic. I just think girls do tend to start a lot more drama than guys. So maybe that's why girls hang out more with guys.
So then why don't you just find better women to hang out with? If you're one of these women that doesn't start drama, then instead of in the same way that they paint all men with a broad brush, they're painting all women with a broad brush. Why not just find better friends?
Than the other way around.
Girls, you can have like your tea time, your girl time. You talk about your boys, you know?
Yeah.
And then with guys, you can be more chill, more like flirty, more. It's just a different kind of vibe than with girls. Like, I feel like it's both different, but I'm definitely more of a girl's girl. Like, hands-on, guys cheating, I'm going for the girls.
Girlfriends. Girlfriends for sure. I feel like you can trust them more.
I'm kind of a mix because I feel like girls can be stingy, so
Why is it hard for some women to get along with other women?
Competition,
Attitude.
Yup.
Girls are greedy, envious, jealous. So
women are fake.
Women are just
They said it, not me. They said it, not me.
haters.
Yup.
Women can be bitches and catty and judgmental and judge you right off the bat.
And again, it's not to say that men can't be, have any of these negative traits, but when it comes to your friend group, you typically don't see that amongst male friends. But within a female friend group, oh boy.
Why are women called bitches for acting masculine while men are called bitches for acting feminine?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Ooh.
Man, it is what it is. I mean,
Why are some women proud of being bitches?
Good question. I'm gonna say before they answer, I think some women are proud of it because it is a hardness. It is a masculine thing to not be feminine, obviously, and the world has shown that, or society has shown that it's safer for a woman to have this harsh exterior than have to actually be herself and be vulnerable and open up to the world. Now, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know, but certainly is the way it is.
Okay, you speak first.
It gets them that Louis bag, man.
I'm just gonna. It's good to be a bad bitch, like because no one will
Oh my
fuck
God.
with you.
Oh
If
my
you're
God.
too much of a submissive girl, people are gonna step on you. But if you give off the bad bitch vibe, no one's gonna fuck with you. You're gonna get respect.
Yeah, no one's gonna F with you in good ways or bad. Trust me, you might get some play, but nobody is taking you home to their parents.
know your value and always add taxes. Period.
Isn't that the female version of toxic masculinity?
It's absolutely
It can
yeah,
be.
Yup.
It is. It is. It is.
Yeah, but it is toxic masculinity, but it's a female form. But that's okay because we're women. It doesn't really matter. We can do whatever we want, and it doesn't matter if it's bad because we're women. So yeah, we're toxic. Why is that a laughing matter?
Call it what you want.
What is a pick-me girl, and why is it considered a derogatory term?
I'm very interested in this answer because I hear that thrown around a lot. The pick me. And I get what it's meant to portray, but I don't really understand the like, why wouldn't you want to be a pick me? Like, aren't you supposed to want to be desirable to men as a woman? I just don't get it.
The girl next to me is a
Shut
pick me girl.
the fuck up.
It's when girls try to change themselves to get guys to
look
like
better in
them.
front of guys.
Okay, so changing yourself. But what is the difference between changing yourself and just putting your best foot forward? Because I think a lot of times women who aren't getting picked, whether they're putting their best foot forward or not, will look at women who are getting picked and acting like they're doing something wrong, when clearly they're the ones who are doing something right.
Exactly. So they pretend they like football and like stuff like that when they actually don't.
How dare you? How dare you? Because I've never pretended that I was interested in watching Twilight. I've never pretended that I was interested in watching The Notebook for you, right? But for you to actually take the time to sit down and learn about football, I'm not even a football fan anymore, but point stands. Yeah, pick me.
Sometimes like they're mean to other girls, like put down other girls to make themselves look better in front of guys, which isn't me.
The pick me girl is the one that would do anything to catch a man's attention. They neglect what their boundaries are and what they care about just to try to get a man to want.
All morals out the door. Just pick me.
Pick me.
Okay.
No
All
more.
right, that's a little bit of a better understanding of how it's used in a condescending manner, but it's just a weird term.
Morals.
Uwu is a pick me girl. You know what I'm talking about.
What
Them
did he just say?
e-girls is a pick me, like trying to be all flirtatious, voluptuous, and all this other good stuff.
Well, voluptuous would be part of your body, so trying to be voluptuous doesn't really work unless you're having surgery. But did he just say ooh woo? Like the ooh woo? Like that like the Bella, what was her name? Bella Delphine girl?
She needs all the
male
guys.
attention to like
And-
feel like okay
Ah.
with herself.
So maybe it's not just pick me, I want to be picked by a man, but I want all men to see me as the top option. Okay, I'm learning.
And also, she will put her friends aside for a guy, which
Yeah.
is a no-no. So,
Why are women who please men shamed by other women?
because they're jealous. I think I think a lot of like women on women hate is mainly jealousy.
Yeah. And like insecurity.
They most likely just can't get a man, so they shame the ones that actually please a man and treat him like a king. So they have so much hate, like against the passport.
Brother
bros.
knows.
A lot of women have hate against the passport bros, but they the same women that say they don't need a man or want a man.
That's a good point too. You know, I have my own criticisms of the passport bro movement, that whole thing, which is neither here nor there. But the idea that women get offended that they are not getting picked, and so men go abroad. The fact that they're hating on that, well, it's like, well, maybe you should be a little bit more of a pick me.
But they want dick, so I'm kind of confused.
Is there a pick me guy?
Yeah, for sure. It's a simp, a white knight, a beta male.
Ah, okay. I get it now. The female simp is a pick me. Got it. Okay. Thank you. Now I get it.
What determines when each gender competes versus cooperates?
I say more so.
Interesting question.
The women compete, the men cooperate. I can see that.
Competes versus cooperates.
What is it called?
Well, in other words, what are things that men do to compete for women?
Get money, work out, all the all the superficial things. Whereas women, we want them to cooperate and be. It's more in their behavior. Now, obviously, you don't want a guy who's rich and hung and tall who's gonna beat you up or treat you like ish. But that's the first thing they look at.
Flex.
Definitely
Show off
flex.
their money.
Who has the most money?
Try to be funny, try to be big, try to be strong, try to be loud, try to be fast,
What are the things women do to compete for men?
try to be pretty,
Yup.
try to be loyal.
The good ones do. Do they all know that that's something that we really care about? I don't think so.
Promiscuous.
Show off their body.
Who has the bigger ass? And it's me.
What are the things that men do to compete for women?
We're gonna get some BS here.
Show off their money.
Yeah, I think money, like
Fair enough.
going to like the gym, showing they're strong, showing that they are intelligent.
What was that look? That they're intelligent? How dare we be intelligent, right, Marty? What is this?
I think they just put themselves out there. Whoever's the one that's going to put themselves out there the most is probably the one.
What are the things that women do to compete for men?
Women go after guys that are already taken. If a man is taken and a woman sees that, he is 10 times more attractive than he already was.
That is called social proof. Social proof. Women want to see that, okay, if you're already with a woman, that means that that woman sees something in you. So maybe there's something there that I want.
Which is so sad. It really is.
Is there more of a mutual brotherhood between men or a mutual sisterhood between women?
Men.
Sisterhood between women.
I knew she was going to say that. I knew she was going to say that. There is no way. You were just talking. You two were just talking about how women can be catty and I have more guy friends and this. But when it comes to the sisterhood or the brotherhood, it's definitely ladies.
You know, if two women have never met, but they're like drunk in the club and they vibe, it's like, I got you, sis.
We look out for each other. Whereas men just automatically want to fight each other.
Tell me you don't know anything about men without telling me you know nothing about men.
If it's women, why is it often said women can't get along with other women?
As you ladies just said.
Wow.
Guys will bond so quickly. Like, you can see a guy on a street and they would be like brothers for life, 2 seconds. And then girls, it would be like, you have to compete at first and then you can like become friends.
It depends on survival mode. You know, if women are not in survival mode, then they're in competition mode. But when it comes to survival mode, women have each other's backs, I think. You know,
I think. Well, you ain't thinking too hard, sweetie.
Regardless if she's a stuck-up bitch.
Right.
If she's drunk, falling out the club, and some man's trying to get her in the car, I'm gonna, take up
A girl will always look out for another girl no matter the circumstances. Even if we're fighting or whatever, I see you in trouble, I'm going and I'm looking out for you.
Here's the thing, though, ladies. If I see a woman who's drunk and a guy is trying to take her home, I'm also going to stand up for that woman because I am a human being. Now, let me ask you, if you saw the inverse of the situation, where a guy was talking to a woman at a bar, and you knew she had a boyfriend, you knew that she had no intention of going anywhere with this guy, and she was buying drinks and all this stuff, would you say anything? Didn't think so.
Whereas I feel like men don't really do that for each other.
Do you think it's true that men will insult each other and not mean it, while women will compliment each other and not mean it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yup.
So would that mean that men have more genuine friendships than women?
Yup.
I think men do have more genuine friendships.
Yes, very much. Because like I said, women are haters. As soon as a woman walks off, she's going to find something wrong with her.
I mean, there's no question. There's no question that a typical, we're talking average, a typical male friendship may not be as emotionally deep as a woman friendship. But what it would take to break that friendship is so much stronger in men than it is in women.
Men are more nonchalant than girls, and girls take everything to heart. So, if we were to be like, oh, your shorts are a little too short or something like that, they'd be like, wow, so you think I'm a hoe?
Guys will insult each other day on day and they'll just joke about it. Girls will obviously compliment each other and not mean it. It's the meanest thing that they could possibly say, but it's in the nicest way. And guys will never understand it.
Do you think women are more judgmental than men?
Absolutely. I don't think so. I think men are more judgmental, definitely.
That's because you are basing that on how men judge your physical appearance, which is the one thing that is more important to men than anything else. But when it comes to being judgmental in general, no.
I think women are very judgmental, but they're very secretive about it.
Girls
Facts.
just have more of a manipulative mindset, and
Facts.
guys just kind of are like, whoop.
That's true.
So
We're
then
simple
what advice would
creatures.
you give to the men who don't trust women?
Oh, well. I feel like
If you don't
They ain't trying to give away the secrets.
trust your girl, leave her, baby. Leave her.
This is a tough interview. I thought this was gonna be an easygoing little.
Why do women seem to have a problem when women judge other women, but not so much when it comes to women judging men?
Like I said before, women are very, very much haters.
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty judgmental. It's not gender based.
Are the things we judge people on natural or learned
enough.
behavior?
Learned, I think. Yeah.
Why do women seem to have a problem when women judge other women, but not so much when it comes to women judging men?
She hit herself so hard.
Damn, yeah.
She hit herself in the face so hard. She was like, oh my God, can you still speak after that? Oh my goodness.
Hey, can you say that again? Like, why do women judge men harder than we judge women?
Because women support women.
That's what I mean by sisterhood.
Yeah, women supporting women.
Because women are all queens.
Yeah.
Because we're queens, so we need to be valued with everything.
And men are just men.
Period.
Feminism in a nutshell. Equality, right?
Why don't the good, decent women of the world regularly call out or shame the trash women for how they treat men?
Because all men are trash and everything that's going on in this world is men's fault.
Do women see the hypocrisy of other women, or is it more of a you go girl moment?
So I feel like it's sometimes. Sometimes I can see the hypocrisy. Sometimes I can't. It depends. Maybe if I got a little drink in me, you feel me?
It depends on what I feel like. Like, if I feel like you're a queen and I'm also a queen, then you go, girl. But if I feel like you're acting like a queen and I don't really feel so queenish, then you know what? I'm going to be a little bit of hater so I can lift myself up. That's how it works.
Do women ever see the hypocrisy in other women, or is it more of a you go girl moment?
I feel like it is a more you go girl moment.
I appreciate the honesty. I really do.
It's definitely a you go girl moment.
It's more of a you go girl moment. It's probably 2 out of 1,000 women probably see the hypocrisy there. Everybody else is, oh, you go girl, full of shit.
Do women enable each other's bad behavior and bad character?
They can for sure.
I feel like girls can be bad influences, but at the same time, like, no.
I see the hypocrisy. Definitely.
Do women enable each other's bad behavior and bad character?
Yes.
Do women enable each other's bad behavior and bad
Yes.
character?
Absolutely.
Why are men the only ones expected to police their own gender?
Because that is what they set for themselves. I feel like in today's society, that's what men put on themselves. So that's what people are going to do.
Oh, so men have standards for how other men should act. And y'all just have no standards for how other women should act. Okay. At least I know. I didn't know that. At least I know now.
I think that there's more of a stigma for men to do it because protect women in that sense. So if your boy is being handsy and she's not reciprocating as positively as you know she should be, then call him out, right? Things like that.
Men need policing. That's the thing. Because, like I said earlier, they get away with so much because over the years, men can do so much. JFK hooking up with Monica Lewinsky.
Cardi B drugging countless men.
Men can get away with so much. Justin Timberlake, they can just get away with everything and they're never held accountable, right? And so that's why they.
Oh, men are never held accountable. Men are. That's it. That's it, ladies. You figured it out. We now just need to treat men in society with the level of accountability that we put on women. Would that work? I don't know.
They need policing. Whereas women, we're always told like, oh, don't hook up. You're a slut if you make out with like one person. So it's like we're policed by society naturally, but men need their own men to police themselves.
Why? The cope is so strong. Anything to be like, well, we're better. You're worse. Doesn't need to make sense. But I said words, so therefore it's true.
Why are women able to unite and create a standard for men, but men can't unite and create a standard for women?
Because we love bitches.
Girls are sensitive, so when it comes to like topics like that, they think that they're like judging them. But with guys, like guys are like, oh wow, so like if I do this, the girls will like me.
Do you trust your man around other women?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you trust other women around your man?
No.
If women don't even trust other women, why would they expect a man to trust women?
That is a fantastic point.
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually. I just feel like women do it because they're insecure, so they want to see like if the guy will leave their girlfriend for them.
Do you trust your man around other women?
No.
Of course
Do you
not.
trust other women around your man?
No.
If women don't even trust other women, why would they expect a man to trust women?
I honestly have no idea.
Why do women often talk about how they secretly run the world, but then also complain about how they are so oppressed?
The patriarchy, but who runs the world?
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to back.
I feel like it's because it's a man-run world in the most part. Like
Yeah, it is. And why is that? Maybe that's what's actually best for society.
just I don't know. Multiple years ago, we obviously couldn't vote or anything. So now that we can,
Multiple years. Okay.
it still feels like I don't know. The sky's the limit with what we can do.
Because we won the world, girls.
Who runs the world? Girls. Because I think you said this before. The worst threat is an unidentifiable threat.
Does that sound like the type of behavior of somebody who can be trusted?
Nope.
No.
No. No.
Do you think a woman would be welcomed at a woman's march if she's pro-life or has traditional values?
Nope. We know that for a fact. So the sisterhood that's so much stronger than the brotherhood is so dependent. It is conditional. Whereas with men, hey, you don't have to agree with me. You just have to respect that I am a man. And you only have to respect that I'm a man if I show myself to earn that respect. But yeah, the sisterhood's stronger.
Probably not, unfortunately.
So do feminists really care about all women or just the women who agree with them?
We know. They only care about what they care about. And as long as you care about what they care about, you're on their team. But if not, you are not even human. Another episode of It's Complicated. Thank you so much to It's Complicated for giving us these fantastic interviews. I love doing them. I love watching them. I love sharing them with you guys. If you enjoyed them, please go give them a follow if you haven't already. Like he said, just like my channel over here, you guys are not subscribing. Please. It is huge. Both subscribe to this channel and to It's Complicated. Thank you so much for hanging out with my co-host Morty and myself, Lutch, a.k.a. the Indian Jesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. Until next time, guys, we are out of here. Peace.